Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Member Spotlight by Allied Muslim Chamber of Business. MCOB is a membership based social enterprise with a mission to create a thriving Muslim business community. It's the power of collective wisdom, continued learning, and thought leadership brought together for Muslims by Muslims. Our core belief is that business leaders thrive when they have access to a supportive community of peers who challenge and inspire each other. Today, we have with us our member, Abdul Mateen. Abdul is the CEO, co founder, and president of ZamZam Foundation, an organization dedicated to empowering communities, uplifting lives, and driving sustainable change. Under his leadership, ZamZam has launched transformative projects that blend compassion with innovation. Welcome, Abdul.
Hey, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum
So,
assalam.
to hearing your journey, how did you start it and where you are now? How did you get to this point?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah. Actually, passion became a profession now. So I'll take you back like 5 years. Like, if you go back in 2020, we established the ZamZam Foundation. So it was the call to the need, that moments basically the need during the pandemic. The people are looking for help and assistance. So I was in my medical school doing my clinical rotations. That the last year of my clinical training. So during the lockdown period, they took us out from the clinical rotations. So I had some time because I was full time focusing education, didn't have any other thing to do. So since the pandemic came in, it was plenty of time there. I was going to as a volunteer or some part time scope to Northwestern Medicine, do the teletech. So just try to help. So during those that time, I realized how things changed, the world situation, pause we are going through. The doctors, they have no control, the nurses, they cannot help. And I was reading the code and also checking the heart rhythms, like flat asystole line is coming there, that patients are dying. Then I also realized there is no guarantee for me for next moment and next, I don't know what can happen. All of our basically the coming from a South Asian background. Originally I'm from Bangladesh. So I came to US in 2009. I studied in Brooklyn College. My major was chemistry. I was minoring in mathematics, and then I started medical school in Caribbean island. So all I learned like either doctors or engineers. So my family was supporting me. I'm the youngest one in our family, so they are all like just okay. Become a doctor, so you can help people. So it was always there, and also I knew like okay, when I'll be physician practicing as a doctor, so I'll have my own money to help others. That's I think that typical practice. But the pandemic time, then there was no promise for next day. I see, even though I became a doctor, I don't know if I'll be a doctor and I can help others. And around those time, my friends from Bangladesh, college friends there, because I did college in Bangladesh too. Then I came here, so they called if I could help since I'm in USA, maybe raise some fund or send them so they can do some food basket distribution for the needy or in the crisis moment to help the needy families. I said okay. Then I said let me try. So I reached out few of my friend circles and doctor friends, business owners. I mean, some of my friends they're like I said it earlier, so they became doctor. They're practicing. So Alhamdulillah, the response I got from them, it was just eye opener for me. First, I thought I need to have my own fund to help others, but that time I realized how much our people are willing to help the crisis moment. Everyone trying to help each other. That time, ZamZam Foundation was not established with the 501(c)(3) as status or any of those sorts of paperwork was done. It was just personal level fundraising. So I reached out. Like one simple. I still remember it was like 2 a.m. in the night shift. I was sitting. April 22nd, reached out to my friends, texted them, and in less than 10 days, I think I was able to raise like $7,000, and less than 10 individual donated. Then Alhamdulillah, with that, we sent that fund to Bangladesh, around 256 families. They got support. Uh, like almost a month long dry food items they received. Then from the beginning of that, I realized this is not sustainable. What we did that finished after 1 month. Then they're asking help again because the crisis was pretty long, like length was there. So it was not just short term, like 1 month or 2 month crisis. The pandemic stayed longer than we could expect. Then Then I was thinking, still I didn't go back to school. So I was thinking what else can be done or how I can do more. Because then I was feeling also a little uncomfortable. I already asked one time from my friend, again asking them, again just do it. Then I started thinking. But Alhamdulillah, then I realized I have few more friends that started listening, as reaching out, and they're helping. So then that's the beginning of ZamZam Foundation. So I was planning, no, like I started reading about other non-profits, how they operate. I used to involve in lot of non-profits in school lives also, right? As a volunteers help them, but I was never involved in admins or decision making. But this time it was I took the lead, and executed the program through the help of my friends. Then I wanted to see how we can make a sustainable program. I also wanted to establish a ZamZam Foundation and the lead by myself, and with the help of others, team members. Then I wanted to craft program to make a sustainable projects, how to train people with the skills, equip them so they don't need to depend on us. Because it was very clear to me the donation fund, all we bring in or we support, if we are out there again in the same crisis, there's fate or situation not changing. The third world countries or rural areas, the crisis, the underserved communities, they still need help. Then with that mindset, we decided to basically, I wanted to basically go full time with the non-profit work. And 2022, actually, I took a basically full break from the school, didn't go back, and decided I'll sign up for it for full time. Then I started designing program and how to do sustainable projects. Under that, we focus more on skill training programs. So in one of our project I would mention here called Crafted by Her, there's a social enterprise came out under ZamZam. So we train more than thousands individuals and women in Bangladesh, and how to make beautiful handmade baskets, rugs, and carpets by using eco-friendly natural materials like jute fibers, can grass, seagrass. So one of the impressive thing here, like for this program, with a little support and help in the underserved areas, I saw how these non-skilled individual in like 3 weeks, in 4 weeks, they became skilled, trained artisans. The professional handwork they're doing, it was amazing. And also the need was there in a certain area. The people, we even know the stories. People took their life for the little money. They didn't have support. One month, maybe $30, $40, or $50 a month support salary system could save a life. So that was the need there. And alhamdulillah, we tested first, see if they can learn the skill. They learn the skill, alhamdulillah. Then I realized they are not they can make the basket, but still it will not change help them, because they'll not know how to sell them, because they're in the rural areas, far from the city. Then we planned, then I was thinking we will do it like a seed to shelf concept, so they learn how to do it. So now we will bring this product to USA or other global markets and sell them. So then reinvest that fund for the community. And for example, we have 1,000 plus got trained. So the idea was how to make it 10,000, how like 100,000 women can get training. So alhamdulillah, the stage wise we did this first few years. Alhamdulillah, massive progress happened. 150 plus of different categories, baskets, rugs, and wall decors. That's all we designed, and they crafted, they got trained. So we have like around 16,000 plus units stocks in US now. So alhamdulillah, then the last stage of to make the sales, we made account, marketplace accounts in Targets, Wayfair, Etsy, Amazon, and we have our e-commerce platform. So alhamdulillah, we also have some B2B plans. So we had few meetings with the Home Goods and Kirkland Home. They're interested of our product, the stories behind it, the women empowerment and sustainable, making them free of the financial crisis, right? So instead of giving them fish for a day, we are trying to teach how to fish, so they know what to do, right? They don't need to be on us. What if I'm not there, other organizations not there? They should able to do by themselves. They're healthy, but just need little support, initial arrangement for them. So that we did, alhamdulillah. So make dua for us. So we are in the very last stage to close this project's entire cycle, means the selling. I got a sales group in, alhamdulillah. There are some American brothers, alhamdulillah, they joined the sales group. So free of cost, they're trying to help us to make the relation with the buyers, the retail giants, so we can continue produce this product, train more individuals, more women in need, and also we can reinvest the fund we generate under this program to the community. That's one thing. And also another thing is very unique. We do like fighting period poverty. So menstrual hygiene product crisis are basically the least addressed issues. People don't talk about it much. We know about the food, about the water, all these areas. I see all the nonprofits. Most of the nonprofits, they work in this health, right? The hungers, the clean water, safe living, the domestic violence, all these areas they work. But the women's hygiene products lacking of access to that. And even this time of era, people are using like dry leaves or straws or the damp cloth, and they might get infection and they even get a septic shock. And I even had an individual I met in USA, one food pantry. I was distributing menstrual product. One lady, I got to know, she used a single used product. She used the one time, let it dry, used it again. It could be very dangerous. She got lucky, didn't have any had any consequences, but it could have a septic shock. You can have basically they can it could kill her. Then they need to decide like if there are three or four individuals in a family, they're bleeding age, and instead of buying like for three individual supplies, or I should pay my electricity bills, they need to make a decision. That's a crisis. Globally, 500 million women and girls, they cannot afford menstrual hygiene product. And then in USA this number is 11 million. So Alhamdulillah, so I realized two challenges in this area. Like most of the organizations I know, they don't run this program. So they do maybe once in a while. A few organizations I know, they do activity. Okay, maybe 1 million products they want to donate, but that's maybe in summertime. But the menstrual periods happen every month, right? So like 2 billion women and girls daily. I mean monthly, they're bleeding. And this is also I saw the social stigma. The men, they don't talk about it, but I proudly talk about it, because this is a reproductive cycle, is natural process. So the female doesn't have control on it. Because of that, I came to the earth. My mom had to go through this, my wife, and I have three daughters. They'll go through this. So alhamdulillah, this is a healthy process, reproductive process. So as a human, part of the women's basically counterpart, we should support them. So I go out and try to help. Under this program last year, we supported 1,100 women in Bangladesh, Uganda refugee camp in USA. 89,000 plus pets last year alone we donated free of cost. So one good thing is here to make this program sustainable. We took control of manufacturing. We have our own brand, Pure Pads. So this organic, biodegradable, eco-friendly product, and it's very good quality. So the concept is, who doesn't have access to it, cannot afford, they'll get it free of cost, right? Then who can access, basically who can access to this menstrual product, who can buy, afford, they should buy our product. We have matching program. So if they have extra money, they can donate to support someone's this monthly cycle. Or
Yep.
if they cannot basically have extra fund to help someone, but they only can afford for themselves, that also helps. Indirectly they can be part of helping someone, because we have 100% matching program. So we kept the price very affordable, and because we have full control of manufacturing. And alhamdulillah, as of today, in a day we can produce 1 million pads in a day. That's the capacity we are in. So that's this program,
All
inshallah.
this manufacturing is done. Where is this manufacturing done?
Okay, so we are making this at the moment in FDA approved facilities in China, because China's production capacity. So one manufacturing company we made partnership. So based on of our formula, we have a scientist involved in our program, Dr. Khan. He's very known for the polymer and playing around with the SAF super absorbent polymer. That's the absorbent core in the pad. So actually, our product has 5 layers instead of 3 layers. Typically, another good thing we'll say, we remove the plastic from this pad. So the conventional pads you'll find available in the market. Yeah, if the regular pads they use for menstrual cycle management, that has around, it weighs like 8 gram. It will have around 3 to 4 grams of plastics in it, but our product doesn't have that. We removed it. So because the data I was looking in US journals and articles, if you leave this the pad we have in the market now, the plastic ones, you leave it to the landfill, it will take 600 to 800 years to disintegrate. That's very toxic to the environment, also toxic to the ocean patches, ocean creations. Because in other country, in India and South Asian countries, this all the trash goes to the oceans. So it's very toxic to the ocean creations. So I wanted to be mindful how to control one crisis, but we don't produce another crisis by dumping a lot of plastic materials to the ecosystem. I wanted to be mindful that that's the reason. One reason of manufacturing the product was to take control the pricing. So we have a control of pricing. We can donate a lot or help a lot, right? Then we can take control of the quality. We can make it plastic free. Then another good thing I'll tell you, we are in the innovations of a menstrual pad in R&D phases done. We're trying now in Bangladesh. We are making a product. It can be flushable. So after certainly they can flush it, and this is from the jute polymer. We're making it. Our scientist Dr. Khan is working on it, so that we made a good progress. So R&D phase is done. But if you can bring that product in for 1 cent, we can make one pad for 1 cent. So that we can make millions. There is a huge need. And USA, like the data I was looking like 2 years back, like the individual, the fortunate one who can use the product, like the number is like 12 billions menstrual product they used in US female alone, right? So now our simple math is here: how to make it sustainable. We have our good quality products, eco-friendly products. It has a story behind it. Also, we are trying to empower women for their menstrual health, right? So we want all the women's all organizations who are running this kind of program to take our product, as a partner. So for the organizations, we have very good pricing model, and all the retail pricing is quality program we are running. And if 12, imagine out of 12 billions, if like 5% of market share we take, is enough to, I think, help 11 millions in USA who needs a product. And the good thing is, a lot of states in USA, they passed a bill to make this menstrual product free of cost in public places. Few states, they even approved funding to not only just make it free of cost, also approved fund for this product to be accessible in the schools, universities, and airports, all public places. So Alhamdulillah, so now we have a team, some MCOP team members joined us to for the awareness activities. I can say Aisha, Isan, and Jaylan, and Samina, they joined us, Alhamdulillah, to take this program in the next phase of the plan we have. So one thing.
That, that's amazing. The way you started, you left your medical career and started this nonprofit. And but even as you mentioned, your main purpose is not just to provide the fish, but teach them how to fish. And you started that program with Crafted by Her, so that became an independent social enterprise. And then you are working on the period poverty as well. So that's Alhamdulillah, it's coming along well. So what is for ZamZam Foundation? What does it look like in about 2 years? Where do you see it as an organization?
Yeah, so Alhamdulillah, 2022, I took the position as a full time, wanted to grow the organization, right? So that year we raised $80,000, but last 3 years, Alhamdulillah, we increased in our fundraising. So we raised 1.2 million last year. So next 2 years, inshallah, we're gonna take it to like 10 millions dollars, or inshallah, we're gonna reach there, so cover more, because I just focused in this meeting to skilled and training program, and also ending like period poverty program we're running, so sustainable and women empowerment project. But we also have programs in other part of the world, in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Gambia, Uganda, India. We have programs running. So those programs, basically the common ones, many organizations they do, like feeding orphan and needy children feeding program. We have, Alhamdulillah, almost thousands children we have in our program in Africa. So we feed them 3 times a day. They're all refugee children, mostly Congolese refugee, came to Uganda. So we're running program there. And ZamZam is the only Muslim organization supporting them in that refugee camp. And in Bangladesh and Pakistan, we did a lot of water wells, Alhamdulillah. So last year alone, we did about like 3,500 water pumps, 139,000 plus individuals have access to clean water. And one good thing is, Alhamdulillah, we control entire process. So we make the plan, we execute through our local hired team members. So there's no third party involved. Alhamdulillah, this way we can do maximization of the donation fund. We can do a lot with a small funding. We can do a lot because we don't have third party overhead cost, all this. So alhamdulillah. And as I said, so I'm now to reach it to like 1 million to 10 million in 2 years is doable because we have huge potential, but I need team. I'm at my ceiling, which I learned the MCO Prism meeting I attended in end of July. So alhamdulillah, Brother Malik here, very nice presentation about the EOS book. I remember everything, and I could see myself the what I could did this many years in my friend circles and the family members, their support. So I came up to here now. So now I need to come out of my comfort zone, reach new audience, make network, the relationship, the networks with the individuals who are ahead, alhamdulillah. So I exhausted my network, my close friend circles and networks, but now because they could help me, for example, 1.2 million. So now I wanna go 10 million. That means I need to have more people like them, so I can help. It's not just fund only. If I get the fund, how I can literally manage every single thing by myself. So I need team here. So all the team, I have global team, but I need team in USA. So I'm trying to build the departments here so we can inshallah successfully launch more program and make the progress of the projects we have in USA. So that has a huge potential. Those two programs like selling the products, but that also need a team how to do it right, and how rightfully we can integrate this to use for the other cause we have, the feeding, giving water. So alhamdulillah, in this call, if this live, if anyone is listening, if interested to be part of this journey we are going, inshallah, I would like appreciate be part of the either advisory board or other support we need, operations, scale the business. Because I'm not a businessman, non-profit that's helping or be part of someone's help. That's my passion. I took it professionally now because this is, I realize partially if anything we do, we cannot bring the full potential out of it. Even medical school, if you go partially, you cannot complete. I cannot graduate. And then I said, no,
You have
why
to give
not?
110% to make it happen.
Yes, so that's why I decided to take it 100% lead and to bring Alhamdulillah produce result. So last 5 years, I could say more than 3 million people's life we touched, Alhamdulillah. But we can touch more, we can help more. For need, I need team. Same like minded passions, right? Yeah.
Definitely. No, thank you so much for sharing your story and all the great work that you are doing. Looking forward to seeing continuous growth for ZamZam Foundation. And anybody who is listening, please go on zamzam180.org, and you're gonna see all the impact that the organization is making. So thank you very much, Abdul, for being part of MCOF, for being a member over here, and looking forward to seeing your continuous growth.
Jazakallah, and I would like to appreciate your support. Alhamdulillah, you came many times to Zamzam office to guide me, like with the lacking and challenges. Your advice, Alhamdulillah, big support. Because sometimes he massive growth and the team is needed alone, riding right and left. So in that moment I met with you, Alhamdulillah. So you have helped me to align with many things. Also, you helped me to connect with more MCO individuals, the members. They are helping me now. So I really appreciate the work you do under MCO. That's really needed for our community, for our groups.
It's
Alhamdulillah. Like
uh,
Allah for the good
uh,
work.
blessing, and inshallah, looking forward to seeing your continuous growth. So thank you very much again, and being part of this journey, and sharing your journey with all of us.
Thank
So,
you. Walaikum salam. Allah Hafiz.
yes.